Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we're coming at you with something a little bit different. I think it's going to be a little bit of fun. Basically, I decided to create a game that'll essentially make the Monday Night Football games a little more interesting, a little more fun, and hey, maybe we could see if we can even predict the future while we're doing it at the same time, right? So what I'm calling it right now is Football Card Showdown, and I think that it's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be it's a working title for now. It's probably something that's going to be workshopped, and it's probably going to get better over time. But for now, it kind of gets the point across. And essentially, let me explain the how to play the game, or essentially how I've designed the game to be a little bit of fun. So essentially, with every Monday Night Football game, right, there's usually one. Obviously, week 2 we have a doubleheader, so that's why there's a little different configuration in front of you here. Week 1 I went ahead and skipped because I had already had planned a Prestige opening, which hopefully you guys have already gone ahead and checked out. If not, I will link that in the cards. And basically what we're going to do is we have the two matchups laid out in front of you here. You have Tennessee at Buffalo, and you have Minnesota at Philly. So what we're going to do here is, rather than open up brand new stuff, I've been slowly collecting a lot of older packs of football cards. And what we're going to do is open these. Each week's going to have 8 packs. This week's going to have 9 since it's a double header. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some scoring based on whether or not we find players from these teams. So I'll go into the scoring essentially once the packs are all open. But essentially it's going to be like football rules, where you can get 6 points for a touchdown and things like that. So without further ado, I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and open these packs, have a little bit of fun, and hey, like I said, see if we can predict the future and see who can figure out who we think is going to win these games. Now, heading into week 2, if it was just me, and just so you know, this is Fleer 93 that we're opening here. So after week 1, there's definitely a lot of things to consider, especially for my poor team, which looks like it's lost Dak for some time now. Probably, I think they're saying 4 to 6 games, which is a shame. It probably means we're not going to compete this year. But focusing on the Monday Night Football, fellas, I would say that the Titans and Buffalo, and both games really, in Minnesota and Philly, are probably going to be very good games. I do like Buffalo quite a bit. I think that they will probably win the first game. And if I had to choose for the second game, I could never pick the Eagles. Being a Dallas fan, I try so hard not to. But to be fair, I do think they probably have the edge in that game. So I will go ahead and actually pick them for once. But let's see what the cards say. There's the LT, Lawrence Taylor. That's an awesome card. Well, these cards are very plain. I certainly didn't collect back in 93. So here's our first score. We have a little, who's this? Andre Reed, that's right. I remember him from back in the day. Again, I'll explain the scoring and everything when we're all finished here. But thus far, we haven't gotten anything else just yet. San Francisco 49ers, Joe Montana. Oh, look at that, traded to the Chiefs. That's a cool card. Ooh, look at this, 1993 prospect. Demetrius Dubose, or Dubois, possibly. Not really familiar with that name. Second round to the Buccaneers. So my rules around prospect cards are going to be, if you're in the college jersey or you're not in any jersey whatsoever, you do not count. So had that been a Buffalo Bill or any of these other teams here, he would not be going into their piles. And now we have Washington, which we will obviously not say what they were called at the time. We have Nickerson from the Steelers. We have Steve Young, award winner. That's really cool. And another Steve Young. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Like a bionic arm. We have Cardinals. Man, a lot of these guys signed or traded to other teams. Signed with the Niners, Tim McDonald. We have our first Viking, Chris Dolman. Not a name that rings a bell. We have Gail Emmett Smith. Yeah, league leader. That's awesome. And we have our first Jet here. Mo Lewis. I definitely remember that name. Very cool. Patriots. Russell. We have another Washington player. Unfortunately, I was quite young, so I don't remember a lot of the guys that weren't big stars around this time. But that's one of the reasons I thought it would be fun to kind of open these. Al Smith from the Houston Oilers. Oh boy, so Tennessee doesn't even exist. I forgot about that. We'll figure it out as we go. This is all for fun. Eric Metcalf. We have Stepnowski for my Cowboys. Zolak for the Patriots. Thomas for the Chiefs. Falcons. Wade Wilson. Cardinals. Rich Camarillo. Denver Broncos. Mike Crowell. There's another one for Buffalo. Don Beebe. Maybe BB. Who knows? We got the Raiders. Nick Bell. Another Oiler. This time Curtis Duncan. And Wolford. Will Wolford. Another Bills. All right. The Bills are... Unfortunately, Houston's going to be a little bit handicapped because I think we're not going to go ahead and count the Oilers for that. It was the Oilers that became Tennessee, right? I think. Prestige 2011. So now we're getting a little bit... Really, the 93 ones, I believe, are the only packs that you're going to see from anything pre-2000. Kellen Winslow Jr., Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mario Manningham, the Giants. Is a Broncos rookie, Raheem Moore. Chiefs, Matt Castle. And Tony Romo for my Dallas Cowboys. All right. So unfortunately, no scoring there whatsoever. Moving on to Score 2012. A lot of these sets I've legit never seen before. I just thought they'd be a lot of fun to pick up and kind of do something random with. And this was the idea I came up with. Brandon Marshall of the Bears. Kendall Hunter of the 49ers. Ray Maluga from the Bengals. Chris Long from the Rams. Dexter McCluster from the Chiefs. We have Travis Benjamin from the Browns. Rookie, everybody remembers him. He was quite a burner. Marcel Darius. Very nice. So the Bills are definitely dominating over the Titans at the moment. But there are quite a few packs left to open. And I'm surprised we haven't seen a single Eagle yet. It's very surprising. This is 2013 Rookies and Stars. I said some things you'll see once, some things you'll see more than once as this series gets going, because I was able to find kind of different numbers of packs. Arian Foster from the Houston Texans. Larry Fitzgerald from the Cardinals. That's super nice. We got Landry Jones from the Steelers. That's a rookie. Maybe not the best one. Tamba Hali, Chiefs. And his names are a little hard to see. Mikel LeSure, or Michael LeSure maybe, from the Lions. Once again, nothing changes what we got here. And we got AP on the cover of 2013 Topps Football. Quite a lot of Topps, you'll see. I got a lot of relatively random years of Topps. 2010, 11, 13. Got a pack or two from 2007. Alex Smith from Kansas City. Love the design of these cards. That Antonio Gates, that's super nice. Got the Rams. Robert Quinn. Drew Brees from the Saints. Very nice. And lastly, Geno Atkins. With a little all-pro stamp on there. The Bengals. All right. Now, so far, it's not as competitive as I was kind of hoping. Might have to reformulate some of the rules. But hey, it's all in good fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and especially as things kind of go, maybe things will get a little bit better. Washington, we got Ryan Terrain. Don't remember that. And this is 2013 tops, right? Oh no, 2011 tops. Devin McCourty from the Pats. Brian Hartline, Dolphins. Robert Mathis, Colts. Excellent defensive end for quite some time. And our rookie is Lance Kendricks. That was actually quite nice. He was around for quite a while. Of the Rams. Now to the last three packs here. This could be some quick wins for the Vikings and the Bills. Starting with Washington and Santana Moss. We have Ahmad Bradshaw of the New York Giants. Here's our first Eagle, Ernie Sims. Carlos Dansby of the Dolphins. And our rookie is the Jets' John Connor. Don't remember too much about him. Living in the New York, New Jersey area, you would think that I'd probably know most of the players. Now the last two that we got here, I picked up a good number of these. This is a fun little TCG that I plan on trying to figure out how to play. Much the same as there was a wrestling game that I opened not that long ago in one of my Zack Down episodes. And that was a trading card game that I really hadn't seen before. So this is right in line with that. This is some sort of Panini's attempt, I guess, at a trading card game. So let's see what's in these. Might have to get a starter set or something to understand it. And we're starting off with Devin Hester, longtime return man for the Chicago Bears. MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew from the Jags. We have a Titan, Chris Johnson. There we go. So not going to be shut out. Whoa, look at that. Jay Cutler, almost like a cracked ice or something. That's super nice. From the Bears, we have Vincent Jackson of the Chargers. And we got ourselves another Eagle. Look at that. Deshaun Jackson. So there we go. Some scoring going down in the Eagles-Vikings matchup. And our last pack. Let's see if we can get a little last pack magic, a little LPM for any of these teams, hoping to pull out a victory. We got the Texans, Ben Tate. Lions, Brandon Pettigrew. Steve Slayton of the Texans. Nate Burleson of the Lions. I believe he's now an analyst. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Aqib Talib. And lastly, for the Chargers, Quentin Jammer. One of the absolute best names that there ever was in football. Quentin Jammer. All right, so that does it for the packs. Now let's see who won. So essentially we got the Eagles and the Vikings here. Both teams doing at least a little scoring. Unfortunately, just one sad, lonely Viking. And essentially the way that I'm scoring this is any regular card is just going to be a point. That's essentially the extra point. Any rookie is going to be scored as 2 points. That's going to be like a safety. And then any insert card will be 3 points. Obviously a field goal. And then if you get any kind of auto patch, something like that, that'll be 6 points. That'll be the big touchdown, which I don't anticipate getting any of those. I'm sure a lot of these packs were probably searched before I picked them up. So that is just 1 point for the Minnesota Vikings. And we got 2 points for the Eagles. So the Eagles pull it out after not having a single card in the first, I don't know, at least half of the packs. That's pretty incredible. And now on to the other matchup. I believe this is actually the first matchup that day, so apologies. So the Titans have just one lonely point, Chris Johnson. So that is 1 point for the Titans. And the Bills, they just blew the doors off, man. Marcel Darius, you got Wolford, Beebe, and Reed. 4. All regular cards, so 4 points. Buffalo takes it. So look at that. It actually matches up with what I thought from the get-go. I believe that Buffalo and the Eagles will win these games. And we'll just have to let time tell and see if the cards are correct. As for me, this has been Zach with Zach Attack Cards. Let me know in the comments down below if you think this is a pretty cool idea, if you think there's anything I can tweak to kind of make it a little more fun. And obviously like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTuber stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.